What's going on, y'all? Good morning, good morning. Y'all hit the like button and hit the subscribe button as well. Y'all, there's too many stupid people on the internet. It's too many stupid people on YouTube. It's too many silly folks in the world. It's too many dumb people just walking around here and just living life. And the reason is not funny. The reason why I say that is I'm watching Vlad TV and the comedian Miss Pat is on his show and she's telling her story. She has a really sad, like I'm talking about a sad, really hurtful story, especially as a father, right? I'm a father of a daughter and a son. Miss Pat tells a story about, her mom, dating a married man, this married man coming around and touching on her and her sister, right? And him threatening that, if they ever told, he would stop helping their mom pay bills and bring food in the house, etc., right? Then she tells a story about her being 12 years old, having a 20 or 21-year-old boyfriend, right? Her having her first child before she gets out of high school with this grown man, having her first child before she get into high school. Before she gets out of elementary school, she had her first child by this grown man that's 21 years old, right? Then by the time she's 15, she has two children with this really, really grown man. And so when I listen to this story and I'm looking in the comment section, because I always look through comment sections of videos, that's kind of what a media junkie does. And a lot of people, I'm just interested to see what is being said, because something in my mind said, I know it's some ignorant stuff being said. I look in the comment section, you got grown men talking about she was fast. She wasn't no nah, she just being fast. She being fast. It wasn't no nah. You can't put all that on a man. That's her being fast. She want to be fast. She want to be grown. So that's what happened. That's what happened. Your little fast self. You want to be grown. This what happened. This what happened. And that ain't just on him. She needs some accountability too. Where's her accountability for wanting to be fast and grown? You need to just stay in the house. And bro, that's why I say a lot of y'all are stupid. A lot of y'all don't understand that children cannot give consent to a grown man for anything to happen to them. Okay? Children do not have the cognitive development to understand what's happening to them when they are being groomed by a grown man. I want to repeat that. Children, anybody under the age of 18 do not understand. They don't have the cognitive development to understand what's happening to them when a grown man is grooming them. When you are 12 years old, a child doesn't really understand what's happening to them, especially when they've been raised in an environment with PDF files and they've already been touched on by grown men, and their mother knew it. They told their mom and she was giving excuses for the man. When she's in an environment like that, that messes up a child's mind to believe that these things are okay. She believes it's okay for a grown man to like her, to have sexual feelings for her, because this is the environment that she's being cultivated in, that she's been grown up in. And you got ignorant grown men out here trying to take accountability from the man and put it on this baby. Put it on that baby. And see, that's why a lot of y'all need to be slapped. Boy, you hear me? You can't never have them around me. Men like that around me. I will dog walk y'all. You hear me? I will dog walk y'all. Y'all the same men that give excuses, that gave excuses for R. Kelly messing with a 15-year-old baby, and it was on camera. Y'all the same men that made them excuses for him doing all that, urinating on a 15-year-old little girl. You see, I'm the type of father, I can't be around men like that. I would want to beat y'all to a pulp. Because it's so silly to believe things like this. Like, oh, she wanted it. And what, are you crazy? I tell y'all all the time, somebody can bring their 15, 16, 17-year-old daughter, 18-year-old, even 18, 19, 20. You can bring a little girl to my doorstep and say, here, she yours. And nothing's going to happen to her. Why? You know why? Because I don't have a preference for little girls. I don't want to violate little babies. I'm not a predator. I don't sexualize children. I don't sexualize little girls, so nothing's going to happen to them under my watch. But for me to bring them back to their parent, or take them to the police and say this parent is vile. And I'd bring them back to their parent if the parent brought them off to me. No. Take them to the police department and say, hey, listen, Lock their parent up. This parent is willing to let anything happen to their babies. Because y'all was giving R. Kelly every excuse in the book. Well, the parents, this on the parents. No, yeah, it was on the parents too. But he don't get absolved from this. Because again, you can drop a little baby, you can drop a little young girl off at my doorstep and nothing gonna happen to them because I don't sexualize little children. You know, but it's so funny. The way y'all try to give these men outs for stuff. Oh, they fast, they fast. Again, do y'all know what grooming looks like? A lot of grown men do this all the time. When grown women do it too. Grown women do it too. A lot of grown folks groom children all the time to make them think that what they're doing to them is okay. It's acceptable. There's nothing wrong. This is normal. They make them believe all these things are normal so that they can continue violating that child. They can continue doing all type of negative things to this baby. Right? So when I hear Miss Pat say she was 12 years old with a 20-year-old boyfriend, she didn't have a boyfriend, a 21-year-old boyfriend. You had a predator on you, baby girl. Predator. And she understands that now. But you had a man preying on you, a predator, a creep, getting you pregnant. Twice by the time you're 15, and he grown beyond years. And you 15 years old with his babies, 2 of his babies. One of them you had before you even got out of elementary school. That man is a predator. And you got grown men. She fast. Let me tell you something. People always think young girls are fast. No, it's men who prey on them. When they know they come from unstable homes, if it's a home and the father ain't there, or the father is at work a lot and he absent, or he's a drug addict or a drunk, and the mom is really like careless and she's struggling, she's vulnerable, she allows things, she opens up the window for things to happen to the child because they know the mom just want any type of help she can get, any type of way she can. So sometimes the mom will just willfully be ignorant so that she can keep getting assistance in certain areas, which is what Miss Pat mom was. Willfully ignorant, she knows something going on and allowing it to happen because she need help with the bills. Putting your children on the line, allowing your children to be preyed on and violated. You know, Miss Pat was failed in a lot of ways. She was failed in a lot of ways. But I'm not going to let y'all men off the hook in the comment section talking about where is her accountability. Are y'all serious? A child cannot be accountable for these things. They're babies, man. They're babies. And again, I can't, as a father, right, of a daughter and a boy, and a young boy. I got a 13-year-old daughter, bro. I ain't playing none of them games, fam. I ain't playing none of them games. And I don't make excuses for grown men who prey on children. I don't. Because in the hood, this stuff like this be happening a lot of times, often. And in families, black families in particular, keep it in their household, keep it within their family. Don't want to tell nobody, don't want to alert nobody. And then the predator at the family reunion, at the birthday parties, he at the block parties, he at the barbecue, the fish fry, around other little children. And they become susceptible to his heinous activity, his vile, despicable, disgusting activity. You know what I mean? So, you know, I can't, a lot of y'all just too stupid to ever understand anything. You know, you're not well read, you don't read, you don't, you know, open your mind to different things other than just stupid stuff all day long. You know, you don't try to educate yourself, don't try to better yourself in any way. And you actually believe that a child needs accountability for things happening with her and a grown man. For a grown man grooming her, you think a little baby girl should be held accountable for a grown man preying and violating her, and looking at and preying and violating her and taking advantage of her in every single way. You think that young girl, a young Miss Pat, needs accountability for that because you too stupid, you too dumb. You wasn't raised right. You was raised around other stupid folks. A lot of other dumb people around you fed you that dumb stuff. And whoever was around you led you astray. Now you repeating that dumb stuff on social media. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. But I couldn't let that go. I got so furious in it reading the comment sections of these videos. Especially the one where she talking about when she was 15 and had 2 kids by the guy. You know, and you got grown men acting like that's like, oh, she wanted that. No. No 12-year-old baby really seeking out no 21-year-old man for real. That grown man preyed on her and took advantage of the fact that she had a mother that was very negligent, that allowed anything to happen, and it was all good. Crazy, man. But a lot of y'all despicable people, and it's showing in these comments that you leaving. So I know when you say, well, her accountability, I know you the type of person I could never, that a person should never have their children around. You the type of man that should never have no kids with your ideologies and your thought process, because you a stupid mom. You dumb. I'm just telling y'all that. Machiavelli Mills TV, I'm out. Peace.